Hi, I am Moonchildlexi, and thank you so much for joining me here. Today is day 7. It's been one full week of using very specifically from this Osho Transformational Tarot deck. It's a collection of parables and stories that evoke renewal and deep inner transformation. Happy New Year as well too. I am recording this early into 2026, so I hope everyone had a safe and renewing letting go of that 2025 year as we enter now. Do just know we are still though in the dead of winter. We're in the dead of winter, and it have grace for yourself. Our culture has shared when that clock strikes midnight, now is the time to let it all go and begin anew. There is always an opportunity to start anew, but just think about it. If you try to start things new in the dead of winter, we don't see the result right away, and it's most likely to die. It's most likely to die. So by the time spring even comes, most people have abandoned their new goal wishes. So I just wanted to take a moment to speak in honor on that. This would be maybe my third, fourth time attempting to do day 7. When I attempted to record this a few days ago, so I have already pulled the cards, I shuffled on camera, and I was attempting for my own self with how the world wants to just pick back up and continue to move along. I was just trying to prepare myself by getting ahead. All this leading up here just to show the message. Let's start weaving the card and the message here. So the card pulled for the collective on our group transformational journey is facing anger. A number 34 reduces down to a number 7. That energy to start breaking through. After a choice has been made, we can start to break through into the upper, higher numbers. Now, before I get and jump into reading the full story, I just want to talk a little bit about anger. When I was attempting to record this video, my storage kept getting full, and I kept having mess ups and a whole lot of frustrations. My anger was building, this emotion, this current of, usually, like personally, my anger may get triggered if I feel like a boundary has been crossed. But in this moment, technology is not working how I wanted and needed to work. And as I'm trying to give a transformative message to the collective, my own anger was erupting through me. So if my technological skills cooperate, I'll add in those at the end of the video, just like a little blooper to witness it, to witness a little laugh, a little laugh. But I appreciate the pause, because as I started to notice my anger building, as my anger was arising, I observed it, I witnessed it, and I assessed for myself. One, I can choose to keep getting angry and keep trying to push for this recording, keep trying to push for this video to be produced. And I'm only making myself angrier and angrier because I'm trying to force and push something to my will, to the desire that I wish it to be. When maybe in that moment, it was not my time. And I agree. The day I recorded this, I'll be open, honest and transparent. The day I was going to record this in my own personal life, feeling like my boundaries were crossed, I outpoured my voice in anger. I let the currency flow through me fully. And within the next few days, in between then and now, of finally feeling ready to record and express and talk about anger here, there were many opportunities where I was getting poked, triggered. Many instances were occurring to provoke my anger emotion, and I was constantly met with a choice. Anger is one of those emotions. I love that it is a card because it can be very destructive. It can be destructive. And it usually ends up being very destructive or crazy when we're constantly suppressing our needs, which are not being met. Next time you feel angry, go and run around the house 7 times, and afterwards sit under a tree and watch where the anger has gone. And you have not repressed it, you have not controlled it, you have not thrown it on somebody else. Anger is just a mental vomit. There is just no need to throw it on somebody. Do a little jogging, or take a pillow and beat the pillow until your hands and teeth are relaxed. In transformation, you never control, you simply become more aware. Anger is happening. It is a beautiful phenomenon. It is just like electricity in the clouds. The monk with the ungovernable temper. A Zen student came to Benkei and said, "Master, I have an ungovernable temper. How can I cure it?" "Show me this temper," said Benkei. "It sounds fascinating. I haven't got it right now," said the student, "so I can't show it to you." "Well then," said Benkei, "bring it to me when you have it." "But I can't bring it just when I happen to have it," protested the student. "It arises unexpectedly, and I would surely lose it before it got to you." "Well, in that case, Benkei, it cannot be a part of your true nature. If it were, you could show it to me at any time. When you were born, you did not have it, so it must have come to you from the outside. I suggest that whenever it gets to you, you beat yourself with a stick until the temper can't stand it and runs away. Even while anger is happening, if you suddenly become conscious with our intelligence and our knowledge and our awareness, it drops. You no longer identify with it. Just try it. I'm angry right now. Just in the middle, when you are very hot and you would like to suddenly become aware, and you will feel something has changed, a gear inside. You can feel the click. Your inner being has utterly relaxed. And it may take time for your outer layer to relax, but the inner being has already relaxed. The cooperation has broken. Now you are not identified. The cooperation with the anger has been broken, and you are no longer identified. The body will take a little time to cool down. Deep at the center, though, everything is cool. Awareness is needed, not condemnation. And through awareness, transformation happens spontaneously. If you become aware of your anger, understanding penetrates, just watching, with no judgment, not saying good, not saying bad, just watching it in your inner sky. There is lightning, anger, and you feel hot, and the whole nervous system is shaking and quaking, and you feel a tremor all over your body. It's a beautiful moment, because when energy functions, you can watch it easily. When it's not functioning, you cannot watch it. You would not know how the inner mechanics of how you handle the emotion of anger if you were not touched and rippled by this emotion in this world. Close your eyes and meditate on it. Don't fight it. Just look at what is happening. The whole sky is filled with electricity. So much lightning, so much beauty. Just lie down on the ground and look at the sky and watch. Then do the same to your own inner being. Somebody has insulted you. Somebody has laughed at you. Somebody has said this or that. Many clouds, dark clouds are in the sky, and there's so much lightning, but just watch. It is a beautiful scene. Terrible also, because you don't understand. It is mysterious, and if mystery is not understood, then it becomes terrible, and you're afraid of it. And whenever a mystery is understood, it becomes a grace, a gift, because now you have the keys and you are the master of your own sea and emotions and tides. What a beautiful story. What a beautiful week it has been.